I'm Jules. I'm one of the co-founders of Parker & Jules, which is a printed collection of fabrics and wallpapers. This is my home, and we are near Portobello Road, and we are also with Figgy, who is newest edition in about 6 months. So when working with print and pattern, I think actually have a really clear understanding of the rules, and there are a lot of rules to working with print and colour. And I think if you know them really well, like anything, you can then ignore them and you can play with them. And so, you know, for those that are interested in the rules that underplay working with pattern and print, you know, first and foremost, it is colour. So, you know, you could either work through having a really kind of like monochrome, working through shades of one colour, or you're going to work through having, you know, taking like a tricolour where there's going to be on part of the wheel, but everything's going to be in the same depth and tone, and those colours will really work together. And you've got to think that if you're working with quite similar tones of colour, anything that you put in that's really different is going to pop. So I think about colour and pattern as flow and pop. What do you want the eye to flow over? Where do you want it to pop? And you know, your attention to rest. So those are, say, just two of the rules, for example. And that also, you know, the key rule when you're looking at print is the scale. So different scales are going to play together, and different types. So kind of stripes and geos act like a neutral. Florals, botanicals, you know, they're going to have their own. They need space and they need these neutrals with them. And then like this thing about, say, cultural references. You know, we've all got inbuilt cultural references of patterns that we associate with each other. And so those two should be borne in mind when you're looking at what kind of pattern you're going to layer together. The history of it, you know, where your eye's used to seeing it, and its kind of, you know, cultural authenticity and fit relevant to your house. So yes, on that basis, I really do buy what I love,